fellow YouTubers of the world. And welcome to Arizona Positive Motivational Vids and Streams and more. Soaring your beautiful host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's feeling well. And I hope everybody's having a great and glorious day, because I know I am. Hold on. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, people complain that life's not fair, that life gets you down, that life is just so completely, no fucking phone, completely and utterly cruel. Well, it's not true. Because, when you could get up every single morning and open your eyes and wake up, that is a work within itself. Because think about it. 5 million things have to happen before you could take that first breath to get up in the morning. Your heart has to pump blood. Your organs have to work correctly. Everything has to be in a certain sequence for that to happen. And then the miracle happens. Then you're able to open up your eyes. Then you're able to breathe. Then you're able to wake up and actually set both feet on the ground and actually live. Living in general is not a voluntary function. It is a privilege. When you're able to, because most people, think about this. Most people in life are not able to open up their eyes. They're not able to see the next day. They're not able to do what they wanted to do because their days are gone. But guess what? Yours aren't. Yours are just beginning. And when God allows you one more day to live, ladies and gentlemen, that is the day that you say and pray to think to yourself, because this is true. That's God's way of saying, son or daughter, I ain't done with you yet. This is not the end. This is only the beginning of what I have in store for you. This is not the end of your chapter. This is only the beginning of it. This is not the end of your story. It is only just beginning. For those of you that say, the world owes me a living. The world owes you something. The world doesn't owe you anything. You owe yourself. Hi, guys. This is Arizona Griper, and I got my motivational channel. And for those of you that are of the younger generation, this is an adult channel, 18 years old and up. No children allowed, please. Yeah. So all those of you that are younger than 18 need to Mamanos. Okay, 14, you got to go. Thank you for your honesty. But I can't allow you to be here. Anyone else? Obviously, are you kids accounts? You probably are, so. Let me see. I think this one is. I'll time them all out for a minute just in case I made a mistake. There you go. Remember, I'm timing you out for a minute. So if I made a mistake, you could always come back in and talk to me. If I made a mistake. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you know what the easiest, most simplest thing that we do every day that we take for granted? Okay, you three are going to go bye-bye because you guys don't need to be here. You guys are kids, obviously. There you go. If I made a mistake, you can always come back. There. Like I said, guys, you know what the easiest thing that we do every day that we make the mistake of doing? Here's what we take advantage of, and we don't realize that this is a blessing. When you go to sleep, and you're sleeping, and when you're able to that is a blessing. And that is God's way of saying, son or daughter, I ain't done with you yet. This is not the end of your story. This is only the beginning. This is not the horrible thing. This is only the beginning of what's going to be going on. Because, yeah, we go through horrible things in life. We go through a lot of crazy things in life. But guess what? You know why we go through them, right? You know why? Because I'm going to take this from a quote that I actually learned from a video. Somebody asked one time, God, why do I go through all these terrible things in my life? Why do I go through all these horrible things? And then you know what he said? Yeah. But he said this, the reason why you have to go through all these things is because it keeps away the bullshit. It takes away all the crap. It takes away all the garbage. And it shows what type of a person you really are. Who's fuck worry? Are you guys kids or are you guys adults? Just be honest with me, please. If you guys are adults, you're welcome here. If you guys aren't, you guys are going to have to go. Simple. But also, he said, what? You know, one guy asked God, and he said, God, why am I feeling all alone? Why am I feeling like all by myself? And then you know what he said without missing a beat? He said this. He said, because I wanted you to trust in me, put your faith in me and not in other people. Don't worry about other people. See, people come and go like the seasons. And then God said, what? And then someone said, God, why do you feel so far away? And he says, I'm closer than you think. I'm even as close as your next breath. You just don't see it yet. Everything that happens to you in life is happening for a reason. Yep. Everything that happens to you in life happens for a reason. Everything that occurs to you in life happens for a reason. But guess what? The bad things that are happening in your life, they're only temporary. Good things will come. Howdy, howdy, guys. What's happening? Good things will come. There will be a season. You know, it's just like being a farmer. There will be a season of plenty. And there will be a season of leanness. It just happens. But guess what? In those seasons of leanness, in those seasons, those times that you feel like, man, my God, the world's against me. You know, when will this end? And blah, 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 blah. When you are at your most horrible, your most vulnerable, that is when the most greatest miracles of all happen to you without you out even knowing it, without you even realizing it. And you know what the greatest miracle is today? Being alive, being free, being who you are. Because you think you're in a bad spot now, right? Well, just think. There are people in this world that are way worse than where you are right now. You know what? One time, somebody was picking on a bum, right? Picking on somebody off the street. Saying, why don't you get a job, you lazy bum? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? He says, mister, I'm going to tell you something. No, you are exactly 2 to 3 paychecks away from where I'm standing now. So before you pass judgment, look at your own self and look how quickly that shit could go away before you're standing here and I'm standing over there where you're at. You never know. The most poorest person, I hope you've been good to yourself, and I hope you've been good to a lot of other people as well. Because it's part of it. You have to be good to people, but mainly you have to be good to yourself first. Because if you're not content with yourself, if you're not happy with yourself, how can you be really happy with anybody else? What's up? What's up, everybody new that's coming in? ¿Te gustó?
No sé.
My wife's heating up a burrito that I was going to take to work with me today, but I didn't go. Sorry. I couldn't go because I got nothing back. I got no text, nothing. It's like, how the hell was I supposed to know? So, I don't work all the time. I just, volunteer every now and then. I call it working, but I don't make any money out of it. So, that's just, I just volunteer to help out.
Acábate la leche, cabrón.
Well, you know what? You should have one religion and one religion only.
Quítate.
And that's believing in yourself and believing in the high power that made you. Whichever you want to believe in. God, Allah, Buddha, whatever. But someone created you. And someone is responsible for the blessing that you have on this earth. But here's the thing. Your parents, all they did was give you life. That's all they did. Now you must decide on what you want to do with that life. How you want to live it. How you want to create it. Huh?
Yeah.
Nada más que estás enfadosa porque estás cansada? Yeah. The wife and I worked out in the yard today, and so she's a little tired and grumpy. I am too, so I can understand. You know where you really carry truly God? Do you guys know where you really carry God? Carry him right here. In your heart and in your soul. That's all. It's a divine light that doesn't change you, that doesn't define you, that doesn't, it doesn't say who you are. It's the structure that you hold onto and you build from it. There's a lot of different religions out there, okay? Many different religions. This dude is spamming in the chat, and I don't like the spamming. So, you get timed out for a minute for spamming, because I don't like spamming in the chat. Thank you very much. You can come in for a minute when you're done. At this. Well, you know what? Whether you're atheist or whether you believe in God, as long as you believe in something, whether you hold your friends, your family, your dear ones to your heart, whatever you believe in that keeps you motivated to keep going forward, even if you believe in yourself, that's a start. Nobody has to believe in God if you don't want to. Everything in life is by choice. Yeah. So you can decide whether you want to go here or whether you want to go there or whether you just want to stay in the middle and stay put. You Your life is your life, and you choose what you want to do with it. You know, people that are trying to force themselves on there or force their beliefs or force their crap on there, that's not good. That's not good. I've had shit shoved down my throat all my fucking life until I finally decided to say, no, I've had enough. I'm going to live my life my own fucking way, and if nobody likes it, they can kiss my ass. Simple as that. You know, it's simple. You don't have to bow down. No. You don't have to worry about choosing the right or the wrong path. There is no right or wrong path in life. It's what you choose to do, what you choose to say, who you choose to be. That's you. Your life is for you only. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can make you do anything. No, you can't. Nobody can make you do anything. You choose what you... You know, you're being an idiot. And... bye-bye. See, those of you that are not helping the situation, those of you that are just screwing around in the chat and don't give a fuck, then fucking go somewhere else, dude. Because I'm getting sick and tired of dealing with this shit. You are who you are. You do what you do in life. And that's it. And for those of you that are bored with this conversation, that don't like what I'm saying or what I'm doing, then get the hell out of here. Go, leave, get out. Nobody asked you to be here anyway. But for those of you that are interested in this conversation, you're more than welcome to be here. But I don't appreciate people coming in here trying to throw me off, trying to screw with me when I'm talking about something that is very, very beneficial. It may not be beneficial to you, but it's beneficial to me and the people that actually like to listen to this stuff. And no problem, man, anytime. You know, like I said, I'm going to give you an example. We are all like plants growing in the ground. We set our roots. Thank you, I appreciate that. You know, we set our roots down firmly, but nobody teaches us how to grow. Nobody forces us how to grow right. No. We all grow naturally, and we all grow organically. We should all grow naturally and organically, because that's the way the world should be. Naturally and organically. One person can't tell another person what to do or how to do it, God damn it. You got to learn yourself. But I guarantee a true friend and a true person will always be there to pick you up when you fall down. Me, I am 57 years old, sir. How about you? Well, 50. Sorry, 50. I was born in 75, so I'm 50 years old. There you go. How about you, sir? How old are you? By the way, anybody who is younger than the age of 18 needs to leave this channel. This is for adults only. Thank you, but no. You can't be here. Thank you for your honesty, though. I appreciate you. I hated timing that person out, but I can't have young people in here like that. I can't. Younger than the age of 18, I can't be here, but I respect you guys for being honest towards me as I am honest towards you. Everything that I say right now comes straight from the heart, and I hold my heart on my sleeve. And when you're a friend to me, you're a friend for life. No joke. I appreciate all of your honesty, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Sorry, my allergies are acting up because me and my wife just came from outside and we were busting our butt in the garden, trying to pull out all the grass and get all that. And we did. We got it all done together. That's the amazing part about me and my wife is that by ourselves, we can barely get anything done. But together, we're unfucking stoppable. We are. Me and my wife are unstoppable. Me and my wife are like two halves joined as one. When we get together, we can fucking knock down any fucking thing. For real, dude. When you have somebody, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whoever the fuck it is, when you have somebody that's true in your life, you hold on to those motherfuckers because those are very, very hard to come by. Very hard to come by. No joke. When I first married my wife, I didn't think, when I first saw her, hey, what's up? I didn't think anything of it. I really didn't. Are you old enough to be here or are you too young? Remember, 18 and older, please. Oh, you're 49. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you're about a year younger than I am. That's okay, though. Well, you know what? You're like a brother to me. You're 49 years old. You're about 1 year younger than me. You're like a brother. So welcome in, bro. I'm hoping that you guys are older than the age of 18. If not, you're going to have to leave the building. Sorry. Adults only, please. But I appreciate you for being in here. But anyway. I wish I can go to the channel, but I can't go to the channel because it won't allow me. This feature will not. I think it's an advanced feature. I'm not sure. But I do not know how to put it on. I must be doing something wrong here or something because... You know what? Let me get my other device. Good. How are you? Are you old enough to be here, girly? I hope so. I'm not gonna do that, dude. If you're gonna be immature, I'm gonna time you out. Oh, that's good. What you been up to, girly? How have you been? How's life been treating you lately? I need to check you to make sure you're... Okay. Are you old enough to be here, man? Oh, your leg... How'd your legs die? What the hell? Okay, you're 18. Okay. How about the other two? Well, how old are you, girly? I'll give you a massage if you're old enough. If not, then you're going to have to ask your mom or your guardian or whoever that is. Oh, you're 20. Well, shit, I'll give you a leg massage. No big deal. Leg massage, a cup of coffee or iced tea, whichever one. I should make that a job of mine. Massaging people's legs, but only problem is if they have those nasty bunions on them. Ugh. I don't know if I want to get into that. Well, I will. Oh, you kind of like coffee? Cool. I like coffee too. What's your favorite coffee? The iced coffee or the latte? Oh, I like it. Yeah, that's an iced coffee. My wife likes those iced coffee shit. Dude, whoever the fuck that is. Please be nice in the chat, dude. Don't be mean. Just saying. Oh, you're drinking wine. Don't you have to be 21 to drink? You're a little bit young to be drinking, ain't you? You're only 20. Unless you're over the age of 21. Yeah, thank you. Instead of saying we're nice did, don't you mean dude instead of did? I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, not in Iceland? No, oh, really? You only have to be the, yeah. I don't have a shotgun. I can't have firearms on my property because of personal reasons. Oh, you're Muslim? Oh, that's okay, though. You could still drink coffee. I'd like to try personally. I'd like to try that Turkish coffee. Oh, my God, that sounds good. Holy shit. That authentic Turkish coffee. Oh, my God. What is this now? You wish. For those of you that want to talk shit, let's hop on my Griper channel, and I'll give you guys a bunch of shit. But I can't do it on here because I got to keep it positive on here. Oh, heck yeah. You know it, bro. You know it, man. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Alizan. Pleasure. I am from Earth. How about you? Are you from Earth too, or are you from Mars? Yeah, you know me. Yeah. I'm from Arizona. Yep. Oh, you're from Venus? Shit, I'll come by and visit there. I got to remember, I got to have 4 hands to massage 4 different legs at once. Jesus Christ. With rubber gloves and a gas mask just in case. You know, I got to be prepared. Oh, you're from the sun? Cool. No, but seriously though, I'm from Arizona, Casa Grande actually. Casa Grande's pretty nice, but I'm out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Not a goddamn thing around here. Fuck. I have to literally trek a day and a half just to get to and from the grocery store. Amongst everything else, it sucks. It sucks. Yep, Casa Grande, you bet. Yeah, the sun is hot out here. Holy shit, you got that right. You've got that right. 100%. I didn't watch The Boys yet, but I probably did. I don't know. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know what? I'm enjoying chatting like this. I don't get chats this good over on my other channel. This is really nice. Welcome back, girlie. Good to see you. I like having people to talk to. This is nice. I don't know where Marina is. Is that in Casa Grande? Payco, the best series ever. That's probably true. Oh, you're from Kuwait? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, girly. If I was maybe, I would say a little bit younger, maybe in my 20s or at least in my 30s, and I had a little bit more money and a little bit more marbles up here, I'd probably go for you. Fuck. But I say that about everyone. Jesus Christ. When I don't really know them, but still, I always say it. I don't know why. It's just a random thing. Well, you're not a girl, are you, dude? Yeah. Marburg, wherever the fuck you are. I don't think you're a girl, are you, dude? I think you're a guy, from what I've seen. And I don't go for guys. Sorry. Santa? Well, I haven't got a white beard, long white beard yet, but I'm getting there. Tell me in about, probably about January, and we'll see how this beard thing goes. I'm hoping I can keep it until it starts getting hot, maybe in and about, I would say probably May or June. I'm hoping. But if I get tired of it, I'm going to wind up cutting it off. Sorry, guys. Unless you guys like me with the frosty beard. I mean, I don't know. You guys like the beard look or the clean look? I mean, I don't know. I'll go with either or, but I'll go with this thing as long as I can stand it. I'm going to try. Gonna drive my wife and my mom crazy, though. My mom's always like, get that thing off. It makes you look like an old fart. Hey, I get senior discounts on the fucking bus. I only have to pay $1 instead of $2. So what the fuck? Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I might just keep this. I don't know. I do admit one time, believe it or not, one time, my wife took me to and this is kind of crazy. She took me to a salon And she actually, I thought this was funny as hell. She actually had somebody, when I had hair, she had somebody wash my hair and trim my beard. That's the first time I've ever gotten pampered by a woman, ever. Never had that happen to me. Never. I was like, oh my God, I'm in heaven. And I felt like saying, we need to hire this woman all the time, man. She's got gentle hands. I like that. Fuck yeah. I was just sitting there just laying back saying, oh my God, this feels good. It does, man. I could have fallen asleep right there. Yo, what's up, Maximil? How you doing? Are you above the age of 18, sir? Or are you under? If you're under, you got to go, dude. This is for adults only, man. Got to tell you. Hell, why not? Go to a fucking salon, have somebody wash your hair and trim your beard. You'll feel better. I swear to God you will. Especially if the woman's really pretty and smells nice. Fuck yeah. I would tell my wife to do it, but she's like, I don't touch shit. But you know, to tell you the truth, I had my wife one time give me a haircut. She did a damn good job. A goddamn good job. My wife knows how to do every fucking thing. Every fucking thing. There's not one thing that she doesn't know how to do. And the stuff that I was doing the other day, I was like, man, I wish my wife was down here with me because she could have done the same thing, only better than everything that I was doing. All I was doing is just cleaning, mopping floors, fucking cleaning up countertops and shit. Fuck, my wife used to do that for a living. She used to, till she got all banged up from a stupid fucking drunk driver. All right, I'm going to tell you the story about this. Now, I'm going to tell you the story about this whole fucking thing. All right. My wife had 2 jobs, working 2 fucking jobs. One at a cleaning service and another one working at a McDonald's. Okay. She was working really good. She would work at the cleaning service some days, and then she would work at the McDonald's, you know? Man, girly, I wish I was there with your mom and I can have her cut my hair and trim my beard. Oh my God, I'd be in heaven. Or you could do it. Fuck, I'd pay you good. About 20, 30 bucks. Shit, why not? Yep. But like I said, I'm gonna tell you guys how this happened. All right. My wife one day, this was when my daughter was back in she was back in middle school. Okay, so this was a while back. And my wife had my daughter in the back seat of the vehicle, right? All right, my wife pulled out, everything was normal, you know. Everything was fine. Okay? Everything was fine. Everything was good. She pulls out and I say goodbye to her and yada, yada, yada. Next thing you know, I get a weird phone call saying, your wife was in an accident. Oh, my leg. And it got cut off. And I'm sitting there with a state of shock going, okay, what the fuck just happened? And, oh, you leaving, girly? Okay, well, you take care. It's been nice talking to you. Don't forget to subscribe, please. And don't forget to like, okay? You take care. You have a great day. Love you. Bye. Anyway, okay. I always say I love you to everybody because you never know. You never know when you're going to see them again. So that's why you always tell everybody you love them. Because you never know when that might be the last day you see them. You know, because life's a crazy thing. You know, we don't know where we're going. We don't know where we're going to end up. We'll be here today and over and somewhere else tomorrow, you know. I like your... Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, we'll meet anywhere. You know, we could meet anywhere. You know, that's why I just wanted to tell all of you guys listening to this, all of you guys watching this, all of you guys are about to listen to the replay. I personally love each and every one of you like family. You are all my brothers. You are all my sisters out there. And I have you right here close to my heart. Okay? And that's where I always will be. Yep. I love everyone. I don't care who they are. Shut up, Michael. If you're going to be a dickhead, get the fuck out of here, dude. Yep, exactly. Michael McCollum. Fuck off. Sorry for being negative on here, folks. But that kid pissed me off when he fucking decided to disrespect my chat when he first came in here. So, but anyway, back to my story. So anyway, I got a weird ass phone call. Okay? And so I just decided, now I don't know. Michael, if you love yourself, then you will love others too as well. We all are the same. Amen. Amen. I like that. Thank you, Class Roy, whatever your name is. I like you, dude. You're cool. I like the way you talk. Thank you. Appreciate it. But anyway, now you guys can call this divine intervention or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I just decided, I don't know why, but I just decided in the back of my mind, why don't I just call the hospital? No, I'm not. Why don't I just call the hospital? I wish I was, but I'm not. I don't smoke. But anyway, why don't I just call the hospital and just to see if my wife's there. Just to see it. Just to see if my wife's there. So I call up the hospital, and sure enough, she was there. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? And then I wanted to, I asked them, you know, how bad is she? How bad is she? And I'm freaking out. And they're like, no, she's fine. A little bit banged up, but she's okay. So I'm like, okay. Now this is a time when my dad was still alive at the time. So I call up my dad, and my dad was like, what's going on? I told him the situation. So he comes by, picks me up, and then I go by to pick my daughter up because I told my daughter the situation. Now, I told my son the situation too, but he couldn't do anything because he was at work. So he was waiting on, you know, for him to get a ride down there and blah, 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 all that kind of crap. So anyway, me and my daughter go down there. and we see my wife sprawled out on a gurney. The reason why I look high like this is because, number one, my allergies are acting up, and number two, guys, I've got fetal alcohol syndrome, so I can't open my eyes like this all the time. So I get like this, and it does look like I'm high. Everybody else tells me the same goddamn thing. Are you high? Are you high? Are you high? I don't smoke, dude. I cannot smoke. I promised my daughter I would not smoke. But we'll get into that a little later. But anyway, back to the story. Let's get back to the story here. So anyway, I go down there, and she's laying on a gurney. And she's got a neck brace on her and all this, and she has scratch marks, you know, from where her glasses were and all that. And I figured, well, you know, she's a little roughed up. Okay, she's going to be okay. Well, the surgeon comes in and said, well, just to let you know that we did an x-ray on her, and her bones were completely shattered from her hip all the way down to the bottom of her feet. Completely shattered. They were completely obliterated. There was no bone left. So they had to literally do 3 surgeries in one leg and 2 surgeries in the other leg, and rebuild her from the feet all the way up to her hip. She's got nothing but metal all the way there. And it's because of that she, you know, she can't work. She can't work anymore, and she's pissed about it because she wants to work but can't because of how she is. And she wants to drive, but she can't because she can't drive no more because of how she is. And she doesn't understand because she comes from a place where I come from, where if you want something bad enough, you work for it, and you work and you work and you work and you work. You know, it's just what we do. But when we can't work, and when we don't work, we feel, you know, a bit useless, you know. But my wife does so many things around here, so many things, man. And I try and help her out. She works so goddamn fast, I can't even fucking keep up with her. Because she's used to working fast. Because what she used to do for a living, she used to constantly be on the ball, be on the ball, be on the ball. And for those of you that don't know, I personally was diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome. That's why I look like I'm high. That's why I look like I'm lazy. That's why I look like I'm tired all the time. Because my brain is a little bit slow. And so therefore I don't catch up on things really quick as I'm supposed to. But I've been trying to teach myself for 50 fucking years to get with the program, and it's just slow, agonizing, and frustrating dealing with this. And plus, I've had a total of 3 nervous breakdowns, and I've been hospitalized for all 3 due to accidental overdose. And I did previously drink for 4 years straight. And I quit because of what my doctor told me. He told me, he says, dude, and he said it truthfully and straight up. He said, dude, if you don't quit drinking, you're going to die. Because with me, like with drinking, I couldn't find a liquor strong enough. I couldn't, dude. I was always looking for stronger and stronger liquor. I would mix different liquors. I would mix them together, and it still wasn't strong enough. It wasn't strong enough at all. And I wound up damaging half of my liver, plus severely fucking up my stomach, and almost fucking up both of my kidneys. And so that's when, well, for one thing about smoking marijuana and stuff, I used to smoke cigars and I used to smoke marijuana. I stopped because my daughter knew that I was getting out of control. And that she said, we were in the parking lot of the smoke shop when she said it. And she said, Dad, I want you to do me a favor. This was before my granddaughter was born. This was after she was pregnant with my granddaughter. And she said, Dad, I want you to do me a favor. Since I'm quitting smoking, I want you to quit with me. That was the most difficult decision I ever made. And I said, fine. And I quit. And I haven't touched anything as far as smoking for well over 5 years. I've been clean. And as far as drinking goes, what I did, hey, what's up? I used to drink a lot. And one day I started drinking beer and stuff like that again. And my sister caught me. And she says, man, I wish I could drink with you, damn it, but I'm on all these medications. I said, you know what? Tell you what. If you're not drinking, I'll quit. She didn't believe me until I promised. And here's what you all don't understand about me. I'm a man of my word. When I say I quit, I quit. And if you want to know what beer, it's Modelo. I used to like the Modelo Cheladas. I would drink not the tomato soup flavored ones, but the other flavored like mango, orange, stuff like that. They were really good actually. But I stopped because I made a promise to my sister that I would stop. And I stopped. And I haven't touched anything alcoholic since then. And that's been well over 2 years now. But I remember one time when I went to a little party that my wife went to once. It was a party that her family member was throwing. This was like a long, long time ago. And anyway, my son was a little guy at the time. And anyhow, I'm sitting there, just drinking water, just chilling out with people. Somebody drops a beer down. And I tried to tell them I don't drink. So I opened it up and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I opened it up. I cracked it open. And I'm sitting there nursing it, right? Just nursing it. Kind of chit-chatting. Then somebody drops another beer down. I'm like, dude, I don't drink. Sorry, he takes off. Finally, I got tired of it. I'm already grown up, dude. What the hell? What? What's my ambition when I grow up? I'm 50 freaking years old. How old can I get? Well, all right. My ambition for the future? Now that's a good point. You know, I never really thought of it that way. What is my ambition when I grow up? Yeah. I don't know about immortality. I would say no, never. Welcome. I love India. We love all of you. I would say the main thing, my main ambition for the future. Welcome from Denmark. But my main ambition for the future is just to have a happy, normal life for once. To actually be able to go down my own fucking street and not get judged. For actually being able to go into a fucking store where people don't walk or gawk at me or make fun of me behind my back. I would like to have a normal fucking life for once, to where I can actually go step outside my house and not everybody looking and staring and pointing at me. That's what I would like. Everywhere I go, I get made fun of. Everywhere I go, I get picked on. Everywhere I go, I get crapped on. Every single fucking day. It's not right, man. Not true? Yeah, I don't get picked on here, but I get picked on everywhere else. I get shit on every fucking day, man. Because people don't like me. People don't like who I am. People don't like who I choose to be. And therefore they judge me before they even get a chance to get to know me, man. I get judged all the fucking time, dude. Every time I step out my fucking door. You goddamn rights I am. I am sensitive to the environment. You goddamn rights I am. I'm tired of being shit on. Tired of being treated like shit. Sick of it, man. I would like to go one fucking day without being disrespected when I go outside. Without being crapped on when I go outside. Without being stepped on when I go outside. Without being looked down upon, saying, hey, look at that idiot. And fucking making fun of me every day. Stop lying my ass. You don't know my life. You don't live my life. You don't experience the shit that I experience. You don't know a goddamn thing. You know, you could fuck off too, you fucking asshole. Kiss my ass. Get the fuck out of my goddamn chat. Yeah. I know, dude. I shouldn't be caring. You're all right, dude. No big deal. I shouldn't have popped off like that, but it's just that, you know, dealing with life and dealing with people is a very sensitive subject, and I'm not really good at it. So I'm sorry to you guys too, as well. Yeah. I know. I play, I pretend like everything's honky-dory. I pretend like everything's cool. But it really isn't, man. No, I'm not. I had a good friend of mine that I held deep in my heart that was like family. And she helped to balance me out, and she helped to keep me straight from all this shit. I depended on her for so many things. I know, church. Thank you, brother. It's just that, really good friends are really hard to come by in this world. And when I find them, I don't like letting them go. What's up, Carp? Are you guys 18 and above? I hope you guys are. Please say you are. I'm getting better, but it's just that, we talked about a very sensitive subject, and it kind of pushed me the wrong way, and I apologize to you guys for losing my temper like this. Yeah, I know. Sure, are you old enough to be friends, or are you too young? How old are you? Which I hope you're 18 and above. I hope all of you are 18 and above. You better be. Because if not, you're going to have to leave. Oh, you're 45? Okay, you're fine. But what about the rest of you? Dude, you're too young, but I respect your honesty. Sorry, dude. I can't have people like that in here. I hated to do that. That guy was a good guy, but he was too young. Yeah. Nine, 3, 4. What? I don't know what that is. 23, okay. Are you an adult or are you a kid? If you're a kid, I can't have you here, dude. This is for adults only. Oh, God. Why is he saying that for? That's not good. All right. I'll trust you then. You're not above the age of 18, are you? That's what I kind of figured, Judge. Not your height, dumbass, your age. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Hey, quit quoting it from Harry Potter. No, the guy above you, Clouds. Come on, dude. Not your height, dummy, your age. And you're not 193, no way. Or 93. Well, life has actually been a kind of an up and down roller coaster, actually. Dude, I'm 50 fucking years old. How much older can I be? Shut up, Clouds. Fucking weirdo. That's okay, though. Guys are nuts, but I love you. I'll never quit the game called life. Hell fucking no. I ain't giving up. No way. You know, I learned one lesson. If you like me, great. If not, fuck you, because I don't care. That's what I've learned. I've learned to ignore all the little bastards fucking going around talking about me and shit. Well, I didn't think you were because you got a kid's picture on here, I think. I can't see it from here. Well, you know what? I'm just going to let that go for now. Oh, I wish I had a Harley, man. Fuck yeah. I would love to drive a Harley. Oh my God, dude. That's my dream. Oh my God, dude. Only problem is my balance is fucked up. I'm partial deaf in this ear, so my balance. Hi, girlie. How you doing, sweetheart? I am from WWE. Oh yeah. Used to be a wrestler. I'm retired now, but yeah, you probably all seen me. In one of those channels that no one's ever seen before. If you guys believe that, you believe anything. I was never a wrestler. I wish I was, though. Do these muscles lie? Chicken arms. Yeah, right. I'm a mobster, kabish? No. Maybe I'm both, a wrestler and a mobster. You never know. Hey! Arigato. Welcome, Vietnam. Hey, you know who I am? I am Batman. Da 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 da. It's a little late for Halloween, but still. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening to new crew coming in? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more beautiful streams such as this and a hell of a lot more coming your way on Arizona Griper, positive motivational vids and streams and more, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you have a... What? You have a... Oh, an OC. Okay. I don't know what that is, but okay. What? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm a spy. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll spy on you from the corner of the bathroom. Oh, yeah. Fuck no. Albert Einstein. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I'm that smart, but okay. Have you ever heard of God, what the fuck is his name? It's a guy that I listen to. He's a very, very good he's a very good philosophizer. And his name is Alan something. Let me see. His name is Alan Watts. A meth dealer? Are you kidding? Come on, dude. I don't deal with drugs. Well, is that how old your mom is? 67? If she is, send her on over to my place. Just kidding. Hell no, my wife would have a stroke. Fuck no. But anyway, you see, Alan Watts was a very good philosophizer, and he believes in human conversation is nothing more than a happening, a gathering of minds, a gathering of wills, a gathering of intellect, all crammed into one area. And with it comes all different forms of ideas coming from all different walks of life. From the lowest of the low to the highest of the high. You know? What? Hold on. Meth dealer, no. I said 67. The one who discovers Watts electricity. No, Alan Watts. He's actually a philosopher. Look him up on YouTube. You'll find him. 67. There you go. That better? Oh, thanks. I remind you of a prison inmate. Oh, great. Thanks a lot. I am 50 years old, bro. How about you, man? I think so. But the way he explains things, I don't really think there is any difference. See, it doesn't matter in how you talk, how you walk, or how you present yourself. What matters is how you feel on the inside. How you present yourself, the light that you give off, whether it's a dark light or a light light. Everybody gives off some kind of form of light, some kind of form of energy, whether it's a positive energy or a negative energy. It comes off of you. It radiates off of you. Games, you're spamming in the chat. Now I get to time you out for spamming. Sorry, you get 1 minute timeout for spamming. No spamming in the chat. Games. Shame on you. Shouldn't be spamming in the chat. Mister. No spamming in the chat, please. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I personally am going to go head out. Inside is a skeleton. Exactly. Inside is a skeleton. And circulatory system, nervous system, etc. Exactly. And guess what all that is? All that is an internal happening. Internal, it's like a automatic machine that allows us to breathe, allows us to live, basically. And as a machine, it must be treated as such. It must be taken care of. When something breaks on it, when something's wrong, you have to go to the doctor, and the doctor gives you something to fix it up with. When you are sick, you have to go to the doctor. Or sometimes you can heal it naturally. But you know, inside yourself is a great happening. Think about it. Everything goes in through your nose, mouth, eyes, and ears. And everything comes out through your mouth or through your other orifices. Now okay, games, now you get timed out for 24 hours. I tried to tell you that and you keep going at it. Fine, you're gone. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go head out because you guys are acting up. So you guys take care. Much love. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And as usual, thank you for watching. Later, guys. Love y'all. Peace and God bless.